07 Citizens, Black here from Casa Black Gaming, where I get right to the point with all of my guides so you can get back out into the verse. Today I wanted to offer up a quick loadout for the all-new C8R Pisces Rescue. Now this will be an early build, and so things might change either by the devs themselves or after more flight testing by me, but this should be helpful in getting an early jump at some of the best components you can currently use, and with my nifty little graphics that provide some location options, you can pause the screen to easily see where you need to go to find the components that you're after. Now remember, if this is not your first time checking out my channel, then please consider subscribing. While you're at it, if you wouldn't mind helping me fight the evil tyrannical YouTube algorithm by liking this video and even commenting on if you're going to pick up this new little medical variant, or if you have and how you're liking it so far. And so with all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and get to the build. Alright, so I like to start off these loadouts with the ship components first, as they are usually the most expensive. So for the shields, we get a single size one, so the FR66 is usually the shield I go with for this size. And seeing as this ship will not have extra armor, and you might be going into hostile territory to pick up an injured citizen, you will need all the shields that you can get. You can head to either Cousin Crow's or Crew L1 to pick this up, and the cost on this is around 18,450 credits. Now moving on to the power plants, which are pretty much optional at the moment until we get the ship component revamp. That will be happening sometime after 3.18, but if you happen to think you'll come under fire from distortion weapons and think you're going to need more protection from those, you can swap it out for one of the JS300 power plants, which are also available at Cousin Crow's and Grimhex or the Platinum Base store on her L2. And this will set you back about 19,700 credits if you decide to pick it up. Again, most people use the stock power plants and coolers as they are not currently doing much. Moving on to the Quantum Drive, the size 1 VK00 is the one I would spring for, so you can get about the verse the quickest you can, and it will probably be the first item you need to buy. The VK00 can be picked up at Cousin Crow's, Grimhex, or Arc L1, and the cost of the VK00 is 43,300 credits. Alright, now let's move on to the ship weapons, and seeing as how this is a medical ship, there isn't much to do here in terms of upgrades. The CF117 Bulldogs you get with gimbals is perfect as is, and are probably what most people will be using for this ship, and since the gimbals are size 1 and not size 2, you do not gain anything from removing them since you cannot upgrade those guns a size higher, so I'd leave them as they are, making this a simple build. Alright, moving on to the weapons. The Rescue Pisces comes stock with 2 size 1 missiles, and my only suggestion here is to switch those missiles for Electronic Pioneer 1s, which you can find on her L5. You can also find them at the Crusader showroom on Orison, as well as both center masses on Area 18 and New Babbage. Since these missile racks are a size 1 without any racks to switch to, we're not able to swap anything around in order to increase our missile yield, so it is what it is. So my shopping tip for this video to help you get as many of this ship's components as possible in one place for some one-stop shopping, if you haven't already noticed, is to simply head to Orison, where you will find everything for the ship right there. The shield, engine, and power plants, if you decide to pick those up, are all at Cousin Crow's, and then the Pioneer missiles are over at the Crusader showroom. So yeah, this is an easy place to get everything you need in one stop. So that's going to do it for this quick loadout of the new C8R Pisces Rescue. Now I hope you found the options I provided useful, and I really want to hear how you guys are liking the ship so far. Remember to be kind to your fellow gamer, watch out for those fake medical calls, and stay positive citizens.